Till trees created the internet millions of years before humans even existed. Trees have been texting each other for millions of years, and we're only just now figuring out how they do it. While we've been patting ourselves on the back for creating the internet, forests have been running their own sophisticated communication networks since long before humans even existed. Here's the mind-blowing part. Underneath every forest is a massive underground internet made entirely of fungus. Scientists call these networks mycorrhizae, but you might know them by their nickname, the Wood Wide Web. And trust me, this natural internet makes our fiber optic cables look like tin cans connected with string. Picture this: thin fungal threads, thinner than human hair, stretch between tree roots like underground cables. These aren't just random connections either. A single forest can contain networks spanning hundreds of acres, linking thousands of trees in what's essentially a biological social media platform that's been running flawlessly for millions of years. But here's where it gets really wild. Just like our internet has major servers and hubs, forests have their own version of Google headquarters. The biggest, oldest trees, scientists call them mother trees, act as central command centers. These forest matriarchs don't just hoard resources for themselves. They're literally nurturing the entire forest community, sending nutrients to younger trees that need help, especially their own offspring. And yes, trees can recognize their own kids. Through chemical signals sent via the fungal network, mother trees can identify their seedlings and give them preferential treatment, sending them more nutrients than unrelated plants. It's like having a forest family plan with unlimited data. The communication system is incredibly sophisticated. When a tree comes under attack from insects or disease, it doesn't just suffer in silence. It immediately sends out chemical alarm signals through the fungal network, essentially posting an emergency alert to all connected trees. The neighboring trees receive this warning and start producing defensive compounds before the threat even reaches them. It's like having an early warning system that lets the entire forest prepare for incoming danger. Scientists have discovered that these networks are so advanced, they even have inheritance systems. When an old tree is dying, it doesn't take its resources to the grave. Instead, it dumps all its remaining nutrients into the network, creating a forest-wide will that distributes its life's accumulation to the surviving community. Imagine if your grandfather could literally transfer his life energy to help you grow stronger. That's exactly what dying trees do for their forest family. The most incredible part? Some of these fungal connections last for decades, maintaining stable communication channels longer than most human relationships. These networks are so resilient that even when individual trees are cut down, the underground internet often remains intact, ready to support new growth. We're talking about a communication system that predates human civilization by millions of years, yet was only understood by researchers in recent decades. While we were busy inventing the telegraph, telephone, and internet, trees were already running a more sophisticated network right under our feet. The fungal partners in this relationship aren't just passive cables either. They're active participants getting paid for their services. In exchange for connecting trees and carrying messages, the fungi receive sugar and carbon from the trees. It's like the world's oldest subscription service. This discovery has completely changed how we understand forests. We used to think trees were individual competitors, fighting each other for sunlight and nutrients. Instead, they're cooperative communities, sharing resources and information to help the entire ecosystem thrive. A forest isn't just a collection of trees, it's a single, interconnected superorganism with its own intelligence. The implications are staggering. This underground network influences which trees survive droughts, which ones successfully reproduce, and how forests adapt to changing conditions. It's a living, breathing internet that's been quietly orchestrating the success of our planet's forests since long before we showed up. The next time you walk through a forest, remember that beneath your feet is one of the most sophisticated communication networks on Earth. Every step you take crosses invisible information highways, carrying messages between trees, sharing resources, and coordinating responses to threats. So here's something to think about. If trees figured out how to create sustainable, cooperative networks millions of years ago, what could we learn from them about building better human communities? Maybe the secret to our future isn't just in our technology, but in the ancient wisdom growing right outside our windows.